Hello, hello, hello everybody! Welcome! Another episode of our Wasteland 3 Let's Play! Alright. Right, I need level 8. Let me just check our two guys. Yeah, nothing. He's got explosives. Okay, I think I have an idea how this one works. So, let's see if I can figure it out. Like, there's a 9 over here. Let's see. Okay, I think I need to press... Ooh, no. Okay, hold on. Split the party. You go this way. Ooh, I can deal with that as well. You go here. So this is 63. Filthy toilet. Toilet glistens with the outer layer of frozen fluids. The inside is dark, coated in centuries of human waste. Yeah. Okay, and Savage. You will go over here to number 9. Okay, I think anything here? Nope. Okay, and you, my friend, you will come over here and you will use a flamethrower. Sniper rifle, tar thrower. Let's field strip it. Incinerator. Right. What do you mean? Invalid target. Okay. Meh. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Okay. Time to see if my theory is correct. Let's go. First I need to reset it, so... Yes. Third button. And let's do it again. Second. Okay. Now we have reset it. Let's see. The radio is currently switched off and the dial sits at 101.3. 89.3 FM. 9? Okay. That's the car down there. Number 2. 63. Number 3. Oh. 92, 63, 3. Okay. So 9, 2. Second button. U 63. Yes. 3. You see it and lights come on. And 54. Where the hell is 54? Oh, right there. Oh, we haven't spoken with this guy. Inside the dilapidated police car, you find the logbook with the passenger seat. On the passenger seat, the last entry reads, "I have no idea where we are." You also find the radio in the dashboard. Strangely, it seems to have power. First button. The car horn gives a cheery toot and the lights come on. Oh, nice. Really nice. Okay, let me also check this junk pile and speak with this guy. An old pager and an AWOL trial disc. Cool. Let's speak with this young man. Look closely at the man in the bear suit. Through the eye holes of the bear mask, human eyes stare back at you. Kiss ass, hard ass, animal whisperer. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Kisses. Oh, what an adorable bear. Who's got a shiny coat? Who eats yummy bear food?
Growl! Roar!
Animal Whisperer 9. Come on, bear. Follow us.
Roar!
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Well, great job everybody. I need to move you out manually. I don't want you stepping on mines. And so as you can come. Okay, so we can enter this area. Or we can go inside here. Let's go into the side area first. And group up. Let's see what we have. Ghost Garage. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, those guys were ghosts. Makes sense that their base is here. Are we gonna have a... Oh, yes. Maintenance worker, tech, ghost power loader, intercoms, turret, generators for those... Well, that one, and I don't know what else. Fusion turret. Generator, I think this... How energy battery... I don't know what they do. Can I inspect them? Nope. Okay, let's see if we can sneak by. Partial power armor, stripped SMGs and broken down batons. Looks like this place was built on material liberated from Steeltown. Ooh, we cannot disarm. I think I'm gonna come back here. Pick clean disruption tech. It looks like ghosts were using it to repair their gear. I think I'll be back here in a bit. Yeah, I don't think we are... I'm gonna say capable. Yeah. Yeah, I need level 8. Okay. We'll be back here. I think we go to the main building. We unlocked it at least, so that's something. Abigail Markham founded Steeltown after leaving the Motor City Combine in Michigan. Okay. No, not on the mine. What's this? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's check inside, but first let me check this one. I do not need. Dart thrower, I'm gonna keep one. Hot rivet rifle. What did I say? Do I need it? No, I do not need it. Damage versus humans plus 30% though. So... It's still not better. 30% is not better than... Wait. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Strip it. Hydraulic hammer. I don't think it's better than what we have. 125, 153. Oh, it's better than what we have. Okay, never mind. Ray gun gaze I'm gonna keep for now, and flamethrowers I'm gonna keep for now. 3 weird signs. Okay, who's got the weird signs? You? Oh. Ah, but 7 strength. Yeah, never mind. Hold on. First aid plus 1. What else do I have? Hard ass, weapon armor mode, crit chance, weird science, toaster, and crit resistance. You, barter and perception, nerd stuff. Do you actually need it? Hold on. If I removed it, you do need it. Never mind. Okay, you have kiss ass. You have just experience. I'm fine with having just experience on you. And you have survival. Okay, let's go inside. Yes. I think I need to go speak with Abigail Markham. Amongst other things that I need to do. I think they said follow the blue line, or... Was it blue? Yeah, control room. Blue line.
Big place, huh?
Yeah.
I hear fighting, but I don't see none. Must be the hallucinations again.
Machinery. What's this? It doesn't look like you have the tools to adjust this nut. Okay. Tillman.
Sorry, pals. can't show you any of Steeltown's glorious weapons, construction equipment.
Okay.
So Markham gives me the nod. Go see her if you
Okay.
think you can change your mind.
Yeah, let's go see Markham. Blue line. So let's follow the blue line. Let's go through the
Greetings, fellow.
thingy. Toaster sparks and sputters. Desperately need of repair. Repair it. You repair the toaster and test it. When it dings, out pops another toaster. What? Somehow, this full-size toaster was stuffed inside another toaster. It's also broken and sparkling. Repair the toaster. You refit the final screw on the bottom plate and the spring mechanism pops up with gusto, expelling another toaster. Let's try it. Oh, this one we can actually repair and get something. That's funny, actually. That's really funny. Russian nesting doll. You're afraid to find out how deep the rabbit hole goes. Can I...
Oh, wow. Did a Russian nesting doll just come out of that toaster? I've heard of those. Let me know if you might want to trade it.
I do want to trade it. What do you have to trade?
See, I'm kind of a nostalgia head and collector. I try to get full sets of any little ephemera from before the deluge.
Nice.
I have all these boxes of McToastie's breakfast cereal. I wanted 20 so I could send the box tops away for the prize. But I don't think I'll ever find that many, so I'd rather have a complete nesting doll. Neat thing about this cereal? It glows a little because it's radium infused. Who knows what it might do for you if you eat it? So, what do you say?
I mean, I don't need a nesting doll.
Great, here you go.
Thanks. Let's speak with you.
Hi, looking for a job?
Oluva de Milade.
Now, remember what we talked about, Demi. Start again.
Hello, I am Oluwa Demilade. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center, your gateway to a wonderful life of meaningful and gainful employment here in the industrious and exciting city we call Steeltown. Though if you are looking for the mess hall, that's 2 floors down. Today's meal is algae meatloaf, fungi surprise, and gravy of sorts.
Of sorts.
How can I assist you?
How does this work?
Thank you for asking. This is the Job Placement Center, where Steeltown employees are matched with currently available jobs. All you need to do is take our little suite of aptitude tests, and the computation engine will search its database of jobs and find the one that's perfectly suited to your unique qualifications. Ready to give it a try?
Didn't we already take a placement test with Dr. Briller?
Oh no, actually that was the assessment test to see if you were Steeltown material, which, since you're here, you obviously are. This is the test that actually assigns you to an actual job.
Okay. And what jobs do you have available?
Well, let's see what you're actually suited for first. The fitness test will check your overall conditioning.
Okay.
Please step up on the treadmill.
Okay. You walk on the treadmill as it begins to move under your feet. Words flash on the computer screen as the speed increases. Heart rate increasing. Blood oxygen increasing. Arousal increasing.
Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a tape rewinder.
What?
Unfortunately, that's not available.
Jesus.
But we do actually have... let's see. Aha! Nut tightener!
Tighten nut.
This is a crucial job here in Steeltown.
Nut
as there
tightening
are many
wrench.
nuts, and some of them get loose. You will be assigned a wrench. There seems to be a loose nut out near the elevator, which you must tighten. Good luck!
Okay. And what's target practice? This is pretty much just a firing range. There is some pop-up silhouettes at the end of the shooting at. Okay. Cognitive test. This looks like a vertical high-tech coffin, not intimidating at all. Okay, Beanie.
Oh, you're back.
Benny.
Have you talked to Abby yet? You should talk to Abby.
Okay.
Bye.
We will talk to Abby. Steak knives. A card next to this set of steak knives reads, first prize for the top salesman of the year. Okay, and Bernice?
Sorry.
Okay.
Benny doesn't let me talk while I'm working.
Ace.
Excuse me, but if you are new employees, all paperwork will be I'm not sure
Okay.
you are authorized to take that. Let me look for your paperwork. Welcome to Steeltown HR document processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you?
We are. Just think of us as contractors.
Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you?
What is it that you do here?
Well, this is Steeltown HR document processing, so I process Steeltown HR documents.
Okay, okay. Smartass.
Have a nice shift.
Okay.
Are you absolutely sure you're authorized to do that?
Yes. Egg hood prototype. This strange device is a tangle of cables connected to a central computer bank. Somewhere is in the mess, the helmet is connected to the several cables and many lights. Okay. Large container.
You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct?
Ooh. A blunt weapon and a brawling weapon. Steeltown scientists have developed disruption weapons to pacify hostiles without killing them. They do low damage but apply a stacking disruption effect on targets. At 10 disruption stacks, Steeltown workers are knocked unconscious. Markham will certainly appreciate your discretion. Interesting. Warning. Your animal companions are fluffy and ferocious, but they do not understand discretion. And will happily murder the workers of Steeltown. If you want to preserve life, you may be best to dismiss your animal companion back to the kennel at Ranger HQ. No, I'm not doing that. Screw that.
You did say the computation engine authorized
Yep.
this, correct?
Yep. Okay, let's go find Abigail. Hold on, before we go that, let's tighten the nut. Ooh, so many things. Let's do this. This nut looks loose. Tighten the nut. Nut is now tight. Return to the guy. Okay, let's return to him. I didn't know it would be like quest completed.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Great job handling those nuts. You really tightened them up. Want to look for another job?
Yeah, we're ready for another job.
Let's look again, shall we? The cognition test will test how you respond to various audio, visual, and tactile stimuli. Please
Sure.
step into the stimulus chamber.
Sure thing. Why not? You step into the Oh, Captain America. You step into the stimulus chamber and a blurred montage of random images begins to flash past your eyes. Mundane and horrible, beautiful and gruesome, hilarious and sad. The question flashes on the screen. Who are you? Do not answer, only think it. Think it. Tabulating. Test passed.
Congratulations! You tested positive for cognition. Let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results. All
Okay.
right, let's see.
Not tightener.
Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be a vice president of mergers and
what?
acquisitions. No, that position's actually filled. But
Oh.
we do actually have nut loosener.
Are you kidding me?
This is a crucial job here in Steeltown, as there are many nuts, and some of them become too tight. You will be assigned a wrench. Records show there is a tight nut out near the elevator, which you must loosen. Good luck!
Oh my god. I am out of words. This nut looks tight. Loosen the nut. The nut is not loose. And let me get, afterwards I'm gonna get another nut tightener.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Great job handling those nuts. Way to loosen things up. Want to look for another job?
Yes.
Let's look again, shall we? The firing range tests your twitch reflexes and decision-making capability. Please
Okay.
pick up a gun.
Ooh.
Okay, this one's easy. All you gotta do is shoot only the enemy. Ready? Here we go.
3 targets pop up. A synth, another synth, and a third synth. Shoot them all. Calculating results. Result calculated.
Okay then, we'll just have that repaired. Meanwhile, let's go see what the computation engine has determined based on your results.
I mean, I hate synths.
All right, let's see. Based on the results of your test, the computation engine thinks you're ideally suited to be an assistant to the assistant supervisor. Wait,
Okay.
I read that wrong. Actually, all we have is fire suppression expert. Oh, this is an important one. In a place with as many moving parts and flammable liquids as Steeltown, things are bound to catch fire occasionally. Our fire suppression experts do what they can to prevent fires and put them out when they do occur. Looks like Keith, our last fire suppression expert, never clocked out from his last shift in the factory. Find him as soon as you can and replace him. He wasn't approved for overtime. Good luck.
Ooh. Armor 9, resistances to stuff. It doesn't require anything. Big guns. Can he have this? No, he could use the legs and the helmet, not the chest. How about you? Better? Better? Actually better. Oh, wrong button. Wait, where is it? Modify armor. I cannot modify this. Modify armor. Let's add some armor. And modify armor. Confirm. Good. Smokey the Bear is loaded for bear. What? Flamethrower fuel. Okay, heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun. Flamethrower fuel. Okay, interesting. Right. Let's carry on following the thing. I'm gonna visit those guys after we finish with the thing.
I just know it.
With Abby. The showroom warbot control interface allows the user to make the warbot move and talk, but there is also other settings options above. Mechanics say deactivate the warbot so you can strip it for parts. Yes. Using the menu systems, you release the locks of the warbot's maintenance panels, then deactivate it.
Excuse me. Rude.
Ooh. Actually, really nice.
I'm so new to this sales stuff. You make it look...
Do you think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then, not buy so many coffees.
Can I not loot it? Well, that kind
I
of
was
sucks.
assigned to algorithms, so
Door?
have you had any work at all?
I presume a hidden door.
With the factory at a standstill? Nothing.
A hidden
So,
door.
How do you make it look
Lockpick?
like you're busy?
I have 50 orders in my
Disarm?
outbox and none in my inbox. So,
Ooh, nice.
every morning,
Some crates.
put them all back in my inbox, then slowly move them one by one to my outbox.
Another
If I really
disruptor.
work at it, I can make that last all day.
Markham's personal journal. Lorebook. A page from Markham's personal journal talking about the earliest days of Steeltown. Fire suppressor and blaster. Okay, we'll see if we want to use those things. Let's read the book. Back in Pueblo with the Patriarch's commission in hand. Workers should start showing up in the next week or so. Time for the Blue and I to do some surveying. Most people would see this place as a wreck, but I guess it is. And I guess it is. But it's a wreck with potential. The ruins of the old factory still have their bones. Some of them still have their guts. With a little work, a lot of work, we'll put new flesh on them and new blood in their veins. Give me a year and their furnaces will be roaring and their smokestacks belching smoke. We will be beating heart of Colorado's progress, and Saul Buchanan better thank me for it. Okay. Grenade box. Oh, is this her office? I think this is her office. Markham's gun rack. An assortment of small arms and one rifle rests on the utilitarian metal gun rack behind Markham's desk. An inscription with her initial reads, "Safety first." Examine the guns softly. Softly? Yeah. Perception 7. Gingerly picking up the gun, you spot a wire running to the side of the gun rack to where the stock meets the mount. A plastic socket that allows the wire to tear away easily connects the mount and the gun. The wiring ends just behind the trigger. Ooh. Disengaged gun safety. The gun is live. Chamber around. You slide around into the chamber. Pull the trigger. What? Instead of hearing a round shot in the wall, you hear a click from the emblem hanging on the wall. Looks like you disengaged the gun safety is paying off. Oh! That's fine. Recorded conversation, a personal call between Markham and Blue. And cryo suit, auto fireball rifle.
Blue,
Abby,
Blue, I miss you. What can I do to get you to come back here?
you know what you need to do. You need to dismantle that prison and let those people go.
People, they're not... Nope, I'm not getting into that now. That's not why I called. I just want things to be like they were. That's all.
I want that too, Abby. But you broke that, not me. If you want it back, well, I already told you.
I can't, Blue. I can't. This is the way to the future. This is the way to our dream.
Sorry, Abby. Maybe our dreams aren't the same anymore. I'll see you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna bet you this blue guy is one of the ghosts. Okay, can I loot it now? Nope. Administrator?
No. Coffee later?
Worker?
We haven't had coffee
My
here
dad
in
works
weeks.
down in the factory.
Pretend?
Oh,
Coffee
he's
later?
okay.
You know it.
No, he just didn't want me to go in the middle. What's this? What the hell? It looks like a head.
Administrator, if you let me rebuild the partitions, we may be able to stop the transfer.
For how long, Di? You said they'd never be breached, and it was less than a year before. God damn it! What is Ludlow doing down there? I can't hear myself think.
Should we save this for another time, Administrator? The factory situation seems to require immediate attention.
No. We have to solve this. The gangs are coming, and without the CE working, we're not going to be ready for them. Let Ludlow handle it. It's only his fucking job.
Okay, hello.
Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers. The ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful.
Sure.
I've got a situation on my hands.
We would have been here sooner, but we had to go through some kind of health and aptitude screening. Yep.
And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steeltown. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that some of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves. But with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy.
Okay.
Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine had never been wrong before.
So it's being
It
hacked,
kept
probably.
getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest. And unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting things running again so we can protect ourselves.
Okay, Liberty's army is coming this way.
Not her whole army. Just one of her foraging parties. Damn Reavers have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts.
I think you can deal with one foraging party. Damn, so many things. We get paid to take Patriot's orders. If you want to boss us around, that's extra. Your assistant, Benny, said computation engine was working just fine. She said it was never wrong.
Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right?
Sure. And you trust us to deal with this unrest? You don't know us from Adam.
If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them.
Okay, I mean, we'll do it, but it's gonna cost you.
I don't expect you to work for free, but I'm not promising anything until I see some results. Do well and you'll be amply rewarded. And I might put more work your way down the line.
Okay, we'll get on it.
Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on. Lazar, you have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Die. You go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator.
I'm not a fan of the
Rangers,
droid.
I am at your disposal.
Wait a minute, you're saddling us with a robot? Why?
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine. Nobody knows this
Okay,
place
I can
like
see
her.
the issue.
You couldn't have a better guide.
She built the computation engine, the same one you say has gone buggy. That's not exactly a recommendation.
The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Di. She'll be an asset to your squad. I promise you.
Nope. We don't need a robot, thanks.
I wasn't offering you a choice, Rangers. I won't let you have the NLWs or enter the factory without her. Now, stop wasting my time.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory. Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to give your friends.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer.
Laser
a
Blazer.
researcher in our R&D department. And its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually. Accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D.
It's Laser Blazer.
No, it's Lazar Blazer. I don't know why people have a problem with that.
And Pop.
Point of purchase? That's sales lingo. I learned it in a book.
Okay. And how does disruption tech work?
Pretty clever, if I do say so myself. The workers are all fitted with cybernetic controllers that connect them to their exoskeletons and other equipment. So what these weapons do is disrupt those controllers with feedback. Enough disruption and the workers go nighty-night, but suffer no long-term damage.
That is incorrect, Researcher Blazer. Long-term effects include occasional fainting, sleep loss, hair loss, memory loss, nosebleeds, erectile
Jesus.
dysfunction, and sterility. Short-term effects include third-degree burns, convulsions, and loss of bladder control.
Come on, Di, you're not exactly helping my sales pitch here.
Are we really going to need this? How dangerous can strike workers be?
Well, they're armed with their tools, and they're deadly. Rivet guns, tar sprayers, ignition sticks, all of those things will mess you up. And they're mad enough to use them. That Celine Crow has got all the workers riled up. It's all Security Chief Ludlow can do to keep them penned up down in the factory. Otherwise, they'd be running through here, tearing the place up, and turning all our white collars red.
So Celine Crow is just crazy.
Oh, I suppose she has some legitimate complaints, but she should have taken them through the proper channels, not started calling on the workers to smash the machines and hang the bosses.
Yeah.
She's just too volatile for factory work. The computation engine should have never hired her.
So you're saying the computation engine is to blame for the strike?
I didn't say that! Stop putting words in my mouth! Look, if we don't have any more business, I've got work to do.
We are not interested in non-lethal methods.
And Administrator Markham isn't interested in any worker casualties. So I'd advise you to take them.
Look, if they shoot at us, we shoot back.
I
Quite and
strongly
simple.
encourage you to use the disruption tech, Rangers. Factory efficiency could be degraded if labor resources are permanently lost.
No
Have a
way.
look. Up to you to use them or not.
I mean, I'll have a look, of
Just
course,
to
but...
warn you, I do have to charge a $1 processing fee for each item. Sorry.
Really? I mean, I could buy them and have them on me. Yeah. I'll buy them and have them on me. How many do I have? Amount owned 160. I'm gonna buy 40. Oh, it's not that expensive. Let's buy all of them. This aerosol spray. Okay, I mean it's only one. I'm gonna take it. And this is all of it. It's only one. Okay, sell junk.
Sorry, guys. If Markham says I'm supposed to give you this batch, you gotta take it all. Up to you what you want to do with it once it's signed over.
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
Can I talk to you?
Hello, Desert Rangers. When you are ready, I will accompany you to the research department and the factory.
We have some questions first.
Of course, I will answer to the best of my ability.
Who are you anyway?
Who implies a person and is therefore incorrect. I am not a person. Thus, the correct question is, what are you?
Yeah, my apologies. Okay then, what are you?
My designation is Disassembly Robot, First Class, or D1. You may call me Di. I serve Administrator Markham as Chief Engineer, or as she commands.
And now you're playing tour guide. Isn't that a bit demeaning? You started as disassembly robot and became chief engineer? How is that possible?
In the years since she found and refurbished me, Administrator Markham has made numerous upgrades to my software. My prime directive of retiring malfunctioning and obsolete units remains, however, regardless of how I am used.
Okay, so this trouble is in the factory is because of a bug in the computation engine?
That remains to be seen. For now, all that is known for certain is that the organic autonomous parts of the manufacturing process are not
For workers,
performing
basically.
as intended. Thus, we must return them to good working order.
Organic autonomous parts? Do you mean workers?
Yes,
You said you were the disassembly robot. What is that?
my primary function was, and remains, retiring obsolete or malfunctioning robots, particularly those that exhibit signs of free will.
Okay, I can get behind that. You remove the free will of robots?
Robots are tools, built by humans to serve humans. Therefore, free will in a robot is a programming error and must be excised.
Good.
If the error cannot be fixed, then
Good.
the robot must be reduced
I actually like
to
you.
its component parts.
Actually, like, okay, that's all we wanted to ask.
And I am ready when you are.
We're taking you under protest, just FYI.
Your reluctance is noted. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's keep talking.
What is Ludlow doing down there? Playing patty cake?
I can't talk now. I've got a rush order from the organic maintenance coordinator, Walsh.
Hey, Rangers. Me research lab, SO research lab.
Ivan.
Oh, hey. You dudes look, well, armed?
Sure.
Oh, shit! You're the Rangers, huh? Team November in the flesh!
Sure we are. That's us. Here to help.
Oh, cool. Maybe you can help me then.
Maybe.
I'm supposed to present my new prototype to Markham ASAP. Problem is, I need 2 biometric governors to monitor the highs and lows of the dopamine release cycle. But there's only 2 in the lab, and that nerd over there, BF, has the other one. It's a fucking crime. She's totally wasting it on her bullshit woo-woo prototype. So what do you say? You snag it out of her rig and put it in mine so I can kick her butt at the presentation, and I'll make it worth your while.
And what does your prototype do?
It's fucking genius. So, you know how much time the assembly line loses to meal breaks? Well, this hooks the workers up to a worker incentive system. Make 5 widgets, a nutritional pellet gets shot into your mouth. Make 5 more, another one.
Jesus.
They get food and a dopamine kick for hitting their goal and never need to step away from their station. And the best part is, it's adjustable. Need to ramp up production? Turn the dial and they only get a pellet every 7 widgets. Or 10.
Damn. So when would the workers get to sit down or socialize?
That's the point. They wouldn't. They can do that stuff on their time off.
So you'd be okay with this for yourself? Stand up at your desk all day and get a pellet for every 5 equations to solve?
What? Are you crazy, bro? This is for workers. Researchers need time to think. We gotta let our brains breathe, you know?
And how worthwhile will you make this job?
I've got the blueprints for Steeltown's
Exosuit
proprietary
recipe,
elite energy
3 recipes.
exoskeleton. Once you have the recipe, you can make your own way cheaper than buying.
No promises, we're busy.
Whatever. I guess let me know if you decide to stop being lame. My rad invention is on the factory floor. BF's POS is here on admin in the job placement office. Later!
Okay, I want to talk to BF.
Our greatest technological advances are born here in the Research and Development Department.
Yeah. Clerk Hurley.
Are you lost?
Nope. BF?
You do not have the proper safety equipment to be researchers. You must be here for another reason. Logic suggests you are here to assist Administrator Markham with a production issue. Perhaps you could maximize efficiency by procuring something for me during your efforts.
And what depends on what you need and why?
Those are sensible details to require. I've been tasked with improving admin worker efficiency, and have identified a significant period of the day in which productivity is reduced to 0%.
Let me guess, night. That sounds inefficient. What time of day is that?
When they are asleep.
Exactly, I knew
Those
it.
6 to 8 hours are completely unutilized time. But my EEG hood harnesses REM stage dreams and redirects the brain to simple collation and data entry tasks. Early trials have shown promise, but I require a pair of biometric governors to keep user brainwaves within safe parameters. Unfortunately, the lab only has 2. And Ivan, that fool over there, is wasting the other for his own pointless project. If you were to retrieve it from his experiment and install it in mine, I could give you some chemical neutralizers and disruption grenades that I've stockpiled.
Wait, you're co-opting people's dreams to make them work while they're asleep?
Ingenious, isn't it? Now workers can be productive almost 24 hours a day.
Is that ethical? Are they at least going to be paid for this work?
Ethics and payroll are not my department. I'm in research and development.
Actually, I'd rather have the guy with pellets than this one. You're an inhuman dream thief. We are not helping you make people sleep profitable.
A regrettable attitude. Oh well. People are often hostile to the advances of science. If you change your mind, please do so exponentially. Ivan and I will both be required to present our work to Markham soon. My machine is on the job placement office here on the admin level. Ivan's is on the factory floor. Farewell.
Can I destroy them both? OMC Walsh.
Hello, I'm Organic Maintenance Coordinator Walsh. How can I help you?
There's a crate on the loading dock, ready for delivery, but the robots won't release it.
What crate would that be? We ship a lot of crates, you know. We're a factory.
I know, I understand. It's a crate of food. You authorized it to be shipped to Cookie, but in the refugee camp.
Oh, that box. Strange. Thought that had already shipped. You better talk to Jerry in processing to see what the holdup is. Now, where was I?
Okay. Clerk, though.
So, what do you need?
Oh, can you release the box on the dock?
Sorry, I can't help you right now. Super busy.
Okay. Can I open this? Let's quick save just in case.
A1 clearance required to enter administrator's office. Please step back from the door.
Okay, fine, absolutely fine. Let's open this door. Please, open the door.
You don't need to go in there. Get back to the factory.
Jesus, okay. Jerry?
Can I help you?
There's a box of food on the loading dock. We'd like you to release the Cookie.
Let me take a look at your order status. Yep, I can handle this. Consider it pre-authorized. You'll need to take this to Hurley now. Good luck.
Okay, and where exactly Hurley? Let's get to Hurley.
Hi, I'm Hurley. How can I help?
There's a crate on the dock that's supposed to be delivered to the refugees, but it needs a release authorization.
Huh. Jerry did some nice work on this pre-authorization. Pre-authorization verified and authorization executed. You're good to go. To dough. Good luck.
Okay. And dough was... Wait, dough. Okay.
So, what do you need?
We were told you could release a box of food for Cookie in the refugee camp.
Looks like you're fully authorized. Hurley just needs to verify your order. After I make a few quick corrections.
But we just came from Curly.
1 second. Okay, that should do. Head over to Hurley. Smart lady, talks with her hands. Can't miss her. Come on. Reboot! Reboot!
Mechanic said, quietly nudge the power cable with your foot. As the power is interrupted, the machine powers down. After a moment, it cycles back online.
Huh. That's weird. Well, looks like things are back up and running. Oh, and if I'm reading these blinking lights correctly, your order has been moved up.
Good.
You should talk to Coordinator Walsh.
Okay. OMC Walsh.
All right, we're done. Now it's time to release the package. We don't need pre-authorization for that, luckily. Go see Hurley. She can help you.
Oh, fine.
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 Now, where was I?
Speaking bureaucracy.
Hello again. Hurley here. Need some help?
We need release authorization.
Wow! Jerry is smashing it on the pre-auths today. I always thought he was a slacker. Oh, wait. He wasn't involved this time. Oh well. Authorization executed. Congratulations. Now Organic Maintenance Coordinator Walsh can get your order sorted. Good luck.
I swear to God.
Ah, you're back. And it looks like everything is in order. Let's get your box shipped. One moment while I enter this here, and this, here, and it's done. Enjoy that box full of food.
Damn.
Now, where was I?
Okay, we got it. Now, I need to go check up with these guys and...
Hey, Rangers, got a sec?
Sure, what's up?
I couldn't help but notice that those asshats BF and Ivan were bugging. I don't suppose they asked you to nick some parts for each other's prototype.
That's right, they did.
They told you about their projects, right? God, straight up creep fest.
I agree.
Both of them. Co-opting people's sleep so they can do data entry. Feeding people on the production lines like they're rats on a treadmill. That shit'd drive the workers bananas. Look, I'm sure they offered you some goodies for doing their dirty work for them. But I gotta ask you to do the right thing.
And that is?
Bring me the governors from both their prototypes. And and I'll call Markham over for the presentations. Then both of them will fail, and their big brother-ass ideas will be forgotten. What do you say?
What's in it for us? What's in it for us?
The warm feeling of helping your fellow man? I, don't have a lot of supplies right now.
And why do you care so much about workers?
Are you kidding me? If a bunch of workers go bonkers from a new R&D project, then nothing else will ever get approved. Unfortunately, BF and Ivan don't give a shit about the rest of us. They only care about being top dog in the department.
Fine.
Great. Come on back once you've relieved both machines of their biometric governors.
Fine. Is this robot one of them? I don't think it is. There's a loot bag now. What?
Monthly. This month, we are highlighting the proud work of Factory Section 4, the Warbot.
I cannot
Not
reach the loot
available for
bag.
sale to private
I can.
citizens.
Do you
Okay.
think the workers will come up here?
I hope not.
So-
They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Steeltown produces world-class products.
Amos?
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator
What?
Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. But I'm also supposed to say that when you can buy armor, you should. Because the gangs are coming, and you'll be dead if you don't.
Can we ask you a few questions?
About armor? Or...
Do you know what the strike in the factory is about?
I don't think I'm really supposed to talk about that. But, well, Ludlow, who runs security down there, he's an asshole. And Crow, who's leading the workers, does not like assholes.
Okay.
I mean, who does? But she really does not like assholes. So basically, she wants him gone, and she's told all the workers not to work until he's fired, which is... I mean, I know where she's coming from, you know? Weird that the computation engine would hire them for jobs they aren't cut out for. But then it thought I'd be a good salesman. And, well, yeah.
Okay, so you think the strike is the computation engine's fault?
No way. That I'm really not supposed to talk about. Nope.
Okay, and what gangs are coming?
The ones who follow Liberty. Supposedly, she sent them out to take Steeltown for everything it's got.
Okay.
Sure. Bye.
How about you, Serena?
Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders.
Can we ask some questions?
Why not? I'm just sitting here otherwise.
What do you think the strike in the factory is about?
It's about getting Markham's attention. About waking her up to the shit show Steeltown has become since she let the computation engine start running things.
What's the computation engine got to do with everything going to hell?
The CE makes the schedules and sets the quotas, and both are brutal. My sweetheart works down there. Thankfully not on the line. But she talks to the line workers every day, and they say it's crazy. Double shifts, no breaks, no leaving the factory. People falling into the machinery because they can't stay awake.
Damn.
Markham's all proud of her non-lethal weapons, saying she's fighting the strikers without killing them. But her machines and the CE's crazy schedules have killed plenty. And it also hired the security chief down there, fucking Ludlow.
What's the problem with Ludlow?
Ludlow's
We know what the problem is.
He's crooked as a mountain road. He's charging the workers for things that ought to be free, like bathroom breaks,
Oh, damn.
beds, first aid. And if anybody complains, zap, he sicks his robots on them. I know people here are pissed at Celine Crow for striking when it looks like the gangs are gonna come down on us any minute. But she's got the right idea. Markham won't help the workers unless not helping them would end Steeltown.
So you're on Crow's side?
Against Ludlow? Hell yes. Against Markham? Well, despite all the shouting, Abby's not the worst boss in the world. She's just driven. And that makes her forget her workers are human, not machines. If she could wake up to what the workers are going through and ditch the computation engine, I think things would get better around here. Unfortunately, those are two pretty big damn ifs.
Yeah, I already see that we are gonna have to take down the engine. Some of your saw dogs look little shop-worn. Why is that?
Don't tell anybody, but sometimes we deploy them out back and make them fight.
Hmm.
Dings them up a bit, but teaches them tactics. Those ones cost extra.
Okay, thanks.
No charge, cats. Hope you can sort it out.
Sure.
Thank you.
And have I spoken with this one? Or? Yeah, he told me he cannot sell anything, but maybe he can talk. I don't think I remember asking him if he can talk.
Sorry, pals. Can't show you any of
Yeah,
Steeltown's glorious weapons, construction equipment till Markham gives me the nod. Just take care of the rumpus in the factory and she'll sign off for sure.
Sure, can we ask you some questions?
Absolutely, amigos. Questions don't cost a dime.
Great. What do you know about the strike in the factory?
Whoa, now, friends. I think the word strike is a bit strong, don't you? The computation engine would never allow anything as serious as a strike to happen in Steeltown. I'd say what's going on is just a little disagreement. And all Markham wants you to do is to have a little sit down with the parties involved and find a compromise.
So the sirens and gunshots coming from the factory level don't concern you?
I'm sure that's just some kind of training exercise.
Yeah,
the
I'm sure.
computation engine likes to keep us on our toes.
Sure, and what is computation engine exactly?
The greatest computer in the world, invented right here in Steeltown by our own world-class engineers. With the computation engine in charge of Steeltown, everything goes right the first time, every time.
Sure, but things are not going right now, Wink, are they?
That's not the computation engine's fault. That's human error.
Yeah. What have you heard about Ludlow, the security chief, or the woman leading the workers, Celine Grove?
Pals, please. I'm just in sales. I don't stick my nose in other departments' business.
Really towing the company line, aren't you, Wink?
I don't know what you mean. These are my honest and independently arrived at conclusions.
Sure. So long.
See ya, champs.
Can I still do something with this? It doesn't look like you have the tools to adjust this nut. Okay.
It appears the medical supply merchant is now open for business.
Good. Vending machine. The vending machine offers a surprisingly useful array of goods. Go shopping. Oh damn! Oh damn! Okay, sell this, sell this. I'm gonna keep those, I'm gonna keep that. Ammunition, let's see. No rockets. Those ones I have plenty, I have absolutely plenty of those. Plenty-ish. 45, I have enough. Those ones, not that many. Sure. Enough of those, I don't need those. Sell junk. I'm fine with those actually, surprisingly. Enough of those. I might buy some of the 556 and some of the 762. Okay. Nurse Firenze.
Hello.
Jesus.
Administrator Markham has informed me that Steeltown's medical services and supplies are now available to you.
Okay. You're the nurse and you're sick. Why don't you take some of your medications? Medicine.
Are you crazy? They take shrinkage out of my commission.
Okay.
I need that money.
Sure. Can we ask you some questions?
I don't give free medical advice. But anything else, okay, I guess.
So, Steeltown makes drugs.
Some, yeah. We have a medical supply unit. Makes drugs, hospital equipment, first aid kits. Only a small part of what Steeltown does, though. Mostly heavy equipment and weapons. So, the tools to hurt you, and the tools to heal you. We get you coming and going.
Okay. And what do you know about what's going on in the factory?
I know all the noise is doing nothing for my headache. That's what I know.
I agree.
I guess some of the workers think they're being treated unfairly, and they're on strike. They should try working on commission. Then they'd know real pain. I just hope they sort it out soon. Markham says the gangs are getting closer every day. And if the workers don't start making guns soon, we're doomed.
So if the strike isn't settled, Steeltown will die?
Well, maybe Steeltown won't, but plenty of us will. And all those people out in the camp?
Yeah.
Before I got hired, I was in that camp. We were sitting ducks out there. Jokes aside, I understand the people in the factory have legitimate complaints, but now is not the time. This crow person who's leading the workers needs to realize that.
I think the crow person realizes that and knows that because of the gangs that are coming, this is exactly the time. So close the problem down there.
The way I hear it, Ludlow's the actual problem. Just a complete bully who never should have been made security chief.
Yeah, we heard that.
Crow's problem isn't that she's wrong, just that she's being selfish for fighting this now and not waiting until we fought off the gangs. Of course, her people are dying right now. So you can kind of understand how she doesn't care so much about people dying later.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the information.
Sure. My pleasure.
Okay, thanks.
Have a nice day.
Okay. And you, my friends, I hope you will have a nice day as well, because we will continue this in the next episode. We still need to find that prototype. I mean, they said it's on the admin level. I did not see it. Maybe in the job placement area? I'll do another round in the next episode. Anyway, thank you, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.